What's up guys, welcome back to another video and welcome back to F1 Manager. If you haven't watched the first video, it's up now, but this is time for the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix in the Alpha Tauri. We've got Nick de Vries and Yuki Tsunoda and of course damage to the car to repair. But first, yeah, we're going to see what's happened with the car. It can only be Nick de Vries' car, of course. I mean, if he doesn't perform here, questions. We're going to see what does he actually need. New chassis is needed on his car and new suspension. That's great. That's all I wanted, really. Replacing that is just going to be expensive. Hopefully not. Hopefully this is just a one-off and he doesn't crash again. But if he does, he's dead. He's lower rated than Yuki Tsunoda. And I would rather not have him, to be honest. But we're going to see what happens in this episode. And if he fails miserably, then he's out. Let's just put it that way. For some reason, we have two different types of suspension, even though I've not even made any parts yet. But we're going to manufacture some of those new ones to hopefully get it on Tsunoda's car as well. But we've got two designs coming in for, I don't know when that was, 17 days, so I don't know what race that'll be. They go destroyed. There's going to be some big changes, I can tell you, hopefully, throughout this career mode. I mean, first of all, it's going to be a driver, because well, I'd rather not have to freeze crash in the car every weekend. We're upgrading the memorabilia room now. So that is going to have more morale and team attractiveness as well. Are we going to upgrade the boardroom? We've got 10 million to spend, so yeah. And it costs just under 600,000. So that's another upgrade in for the facilities. These ones are very expensive, so probably not, yeah. So we're going to see what we can do now. Just going to skip time and chassis we don't have many of. Okay. Oh well, yeah, we only have 3. Okay, well we'll get some of those in then. Hopefully we can get these in for the race. No. Great. We're not getting these in for the race then, and that's not going to be very good. But we are going to manufacture them, and they won't even come in for the race, unfortunately. But we will have more just in case they crash the car again. Skipping time, upgrade complete for the race simulator. That's good, because that's more development, I think. I think that was one of the... That would make sense, wouldn't it? So, I'm guessing it is. Yeah, so that's a race simulator. Oh, Liam Lawson's also gone up to a 73 overall. I mean, I could replace de Vries with Liam Lawson, but he's even lower rated. So I would rather get someone in that's higher rated. But I don't know who that might be. I've got Albon scouting, or scouted, I think. But he'll be expensive, so it depends. So we might have to go for a reserve driver. But then we're going to see what else we can do. Chassis, of course, we just said is in low stock. And there's not much we can do about that because we've already done that. But then we've got upgrades coming in again on Tour Centre and the helipad. So yeah, again, that's good for, well, just the overall facilities. And the team, upgrading the team. Let's see what else we can do before this race weekend. There's not much really else to do. We're just going to, go around changing the pit stop procedure kind of thing, stuff that they do. The training schedule, there you go. But really there's not much else to do than this. You can see we're doing the scouting. We've got 4 scouts, thankfully, with Alpha Tauri. We're going to be scouting Daniel Ricciardo. Hopefully we get him in. That would be nice if, well, depends what he does in this race, really. But
we're here
if Bro crashes the car, he's gone. But here we are then, Friday, for both practice sessions, and then I didn't put that on, but let's get straight into what happened in practice then. And this is me simulating time. Red flag. What's happened? Oh, it can only be Nick
Red
DeFreeze.
flag. Red flag.
Happy days. Happy days. That's expensive to fix. Nick DeFreeze. Nick DeFreeze. What are you doing? That was a big crash. We're probably going to have to literally repair the whole car. Oh, for God's sake. Why? Anyways, welcome to Saturday, qualifying day. And it was quite expensive to fix. We had the chassis, the suspension, literally everything, the underfloor, the rear wing. So, very expensive to fix. Oh wait, no, here you go. Here's everything we had to fix. And of course, the gearbox is completely gone. Engine and DRS completely, literally, like, unusable with so much wear on it. So it's literally ruined. It forever goes into the next, because this is it. We're just going to get rid of him now. I can't be bothered with him. 2 races and he's gone. He's literally cost the team probably about 5 million since he's been here. I'd rather not have him. But then we're going to get them all ready for qualifying. Let's go straight into Q1. See what we can do then. Of course, 2 runs in the car with a cool-down lap. Hopefully we can get out of Q1 here then and get into Q2 with at least one of them. Probably not going to be Nick DeFreeze, although he's got all the new components on his car because he's crashed the car. But we're going to send them straight out and onto the track to get, of course, the 2 laps in. DeFreeze doesn't really matter about the green sectors because it's his first lap. So that doesn't really matter. But then we're going to see what he can actually do. Nick DeFreeze goes for... beats Sonoda, to be fair to him, and both Alfa Romeos. But we're behind Sargent, so we're going to see what we can do on our second lap. A little bit of traffic there with the Williams. On our second flying lap, we've got Sonoda also on his second flying lap. I don't know what he's doing, but hopefully he is improving on his second lap. The freeze, though, coming through the first sector. Hopefully it's a green sector. It should be, because the tyres are warmer, isn't it? Yep, there you go. Double green sector for Nick DeFreeze. Coming to the line. What's he going to do?
Copy.
Nick DeFreeze. Please. Pretty please. 5th. Going ahead of Sargent. Sonoda's got double green as well. Where's he going to go? To the line. Yuki Tsunoda. To the line. Beat. Oh, that's a great lap. Up into 4th place. Beating his teammate and Hulkenberg. In the end, then, on our second... well, we're just cooling the tyres down for our second lap. The Freeze is in 15th. Sonoda in 12th. Hopefully, we might be able to get through here with both. But DeFreeze is now... Hulkenberg's just gone faster than DeFreeze. DeFreeze now down to 16th. Sonoda 13th. We're skipping a little bit of time here. What we're going to do... okay, yellow first sectors for both.
Okay, we take
Green middle sector, please. Please, please. No. No. It's double yellow for both of them. DeFreeze is definitely out. Sonoda might be out still. DeFreeze to the line. He goes, yep, 16th. So it's down to the 2 McLarens. Guanyu goes to the line. Where's he going to go? He stays 19th. Come on. Piastri to the line. Oh, Piastri's got half the lap left still. Sonoda is currently 14th. But if Norris doesn't improve, then we're through. If Piastri doesn't improve, we're through. Norris and Piastri both get out and above us. Oh, no. Please. Piastri to the line. Yes, we're through with Sonoda. Let's go. Okay, Q2 now. We're through with Sonoda. We're not making it to Q3. There's no way. Not expecting it. But I would like P13, P14. Not dead last. Pretty please. But DeFreeze once again losing out to Sonoda. So that's not good for him. In which is probably going to be his last race weekend. Sonoda's coming to the line. Where's he going to go? He goes slowest of all by... he's 1.1 off his off the best time so far, which is set by Lance Stroll. Coming around the final the final corner onto start, finish straight to start his final lap in Q2 is Yuki Tsunoda. Currently P11, so a very good lap that was actually in the end, beating out the likes of Ocon, Norris, Hulkenberg and Albon. We're going to skip some time. That's a green first sector. Come on. Green second, please. You can see me going through all the camera angles because why not? We've got 4/10, so I don't think we're going to possibly get through, because 4/10 improvement is literally cutting every corner possibly. Yellow second sector. To the line, it's Yuki Tsunoda. Where's he going to go? Oh, he doesn't improve. Oh, no, he does a little bit.
Charge on.
3.5 now. Well, 0.35 now. The gap. Hulkenberg's next to the line. Can he beat us? I mean, he only has to improve by a 10th. And Ocon goes through, so we only... P12. That's a good finish for us. That's very good for us. P12, Yuki Tsunoda. De Vries out in Q1, of course. I didn't even look where he finished, because why would I? But then, of course, we won't know who's on pole until the starting grid, so let's go to the race day.
Here we are, folks. We're back for another day of scintillating F1 action. It's race day.
Jeddah Street Circuit certainly makes the high speeds of F1 racing a thrilling affair. But even a world champion can be caught out in between the narrow walls, just as Max Verstappen found out in 2021. We're under clear skies here tonight, certainly to the team's relief. Now they can focus their strategy on pushing their cars as much as they can.
Well, this is certainly going to be a challenging but no doubt exciting race here in Jeddah.
Right then, here we are. Of course, we're starting P12 with Yuki Tsunoda. There's possibly points on the cards here for us if we do the right strategy. We're choosing a soft mediums, or we're going to see what we can do. Medium soft with De Vries, soft hards with Tsunoda. That could definitely be mediums. Oh, I didn't choose mediums, damn. Looking back at it now, editing it, it should definitely be soft mediums. That's annoying. Oh well, we're going to see what we can do then if we do go onto the hard tyres.
The drivers
Let's go to the
are lined
race.
up on the grid here at the Jeddah Corniche circuit, preparing for 50 flat-out laps under the lights. And here's George Russell settling in for the race.
They find themselves starting in P7 and eyeing up a handful of points.
And it looks like we're good to go. We're now moments away from this, the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. And it's lights out, and away we go.
Right then, here we go, P12 and P16. We need to focus on Yuki Tsunoda. Here we go into turn 1. No opening, kind of boxed in from behind, from in front of us, with Gasly and Magnussen being side by side. Gasly loses out on that to the Haas. Hopefully we can gain some positions. De Vries trying to overtake Norris, he can't do that. Lap 5, Tsunoda's P13 now. As Hulkenberg's gone all the way through and he's up into P11 now. De Vries in P17. That's great. He's fighting the Alfa Romeo behind. Yuki Tsunoda just losing out on DRS, I think, to those in front. Lap 8 though, he's now side by side with Gasly. Go on. Side by side. Can he get this? For P12, he's done it. Gasly's still on the inside, now the outside. And we should get this position now. Up into P12. Lap 8, De Vries is in P17. He's got the Alfa Romeo still right behind him. That's not good for De Vries. And your teammate's up in P13, P12. Oh, he's been overtaken. Lap 14, lap 19 now. Tsunoda's in P15. And probably coming in soon to the pit lane. Get new tyres, of course.
Stay close to the cars in
That'll
front.
be this lap. We could probably go on for mediums, but, you know, with how long Nick De Vries is going on the mediums, he probably could have. Lap 22 now. Tsunoda, P19. De Vries, P15. De Vries is getting overtaken by Hulkenberg. I don't know how Hulkenberg's come out so far behind, but that's... yeah. He must have had a pit stop error, as he is ahead of De Vries. Actually, no, don't worry. De Vries is miles ahead of Tsunoda because he's pitted already. Tsunoda, though, is right behind Piastri, who I don't think has pitted yet. We're going to use him for DRS and probably, hopefully, overtake him. But I swear, if he kills his confidence on overtaking this McLaren, race over, we're retiring in both cars. But he does get past him into turn 1. Turn 2, he's still there. We've got the Williams of Sargent. Oh, yes, lap 33. Let's go. Tsunoda in the barriers. Oh, my God. Right, good. Final lap, though. It's Verstappen versus Perez. They're going to go to the line now. De Vries in 17th. What's going to happen here? Around the final corner, Perez is going to have the DRS. And it's only a 10th gap. DRS open for Perez. Verstappen is actually going to win, though, in Jeddah. Perez comes home in second. 15 seconds behind them is going to be Leclerc and Sainz. Norris finishes P14, but it's going to be Leclerc to round off the podium. Just 1 second behind is his teammate. Then it's going to be both Astons, both Mercedes, then Ocon.
Let's lift off, please.
De Vries is coming to the line, though. He's beaten his teammate. What a race from him. He's definitely getting fired for next one. Well, did we give him another race? I don't really know. I don't really want to. He's caused us a lot of damage. So, I don't know. Tell me what you think in the comments. Should De Vries be out or not? But that's it for everyone crossing the line. Albon's finishing P13. Not a very good race at all. 1 out. Oh, they're not even pushing. I mean, it wasn't recording. I thought I was recording and didn't record. But he literally just went plain sailing into the barrier.
Well for Yuki Tsunoda today.
That was a bitterly disappointing retirement. The team certainly wouldn't have wanted their race to end this way.
Well, Max Verstappen can add yet another podium to his already impressive record.
That sees them double their win tally for this season. They'll be delighted with that.
And finally now, the drivers can relax after an eventful weekend at the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. And down there in the Alpha Tauri garage, Karun, what would they be making of that race, do you think?
Well, it was a bit of a mixed bag here. Some things went their way, but others didn't. I think their main target now will be...
But then Verstappen has won the race just about from Perez. That's growing his lead at the front of the championship. And Red Bulls, we are in P10 still, so not very good. Hopefully, literally any points could help us. This pit stop challenge stuff is not going well for us at all. For some reason, a pit stop crew are slow as. McLaren are at the top, though. Red Bull are quite far down considering they're Red Bull. But yeah, you can see how slow our pit stops are. But if you have enjoyed this video and you want to freeze out, make sure to like, share, subscribe. And the next episode will be in Australia. Oh wait, no, we've got an upgrade. Oh damn. Goodbye.